Hello, amazing people, and welcome to another episode of Blueprints, a really amazing puzzle game with roguelite elements and meta progress. You can find the full playlist in the comment description below the video. I would heavily recommend you to check it out, or even better, go and play the game yourselves. It's really good, really good. I'm a little bit obsessed by it, actually. We're gonna go into day 11 now. Things are looking good. The day 10 wasn't really spectacular in terms of how much rooms I did, but we did get a nice little blessing. So we got a blessing of the dancer here. Blessing of the dancer. While drafting, you may pay gems to spin floor plans, and I'm gonna tell you that's one amazing ability. Now, are we gonna have enough gems to actually take good advantage of it? I don't know. Anyhow, let's grab our allowance. The message is gone. Oh no. In the event of my death. Right. Anyhow, let's go and set up the outer room first, like we usually do. I wonder if there is a better way to do this. You know, like, it might be smart sometimes to set up the room after you see a little bit of the house. But like, I don't know. Oh, there's the shelter. Hovel. Special floor plans now cost additional moves instead of gems. I would be very happy to take the hovel or the schoolhouse. But like, this doesn't seem like cool enough. I kind of want to take it because I didn't take it before yet. And the schoolhouse? Oh my god. Yeah, no, we can't. Schoolhouse is already cost gems, right? No. It's time for the shelter time save thing. It's time for the shelter's time save thing. Alright. So, what I'm gonna do here is... Anything here? No. Welcome to Mount Holly Bomb Shelter. Right. Time lock safe. The shelter's time lock safe can be accessed by setting an unlock date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain open for 4 hours. So I'm pretty sure today is the November of the 17th. Day 11. So we're gonna set the unlock date as the November of the 17th. And I'm actually gonna set the time to be like 8 a.m. And that actually allowed me to do. But I don't think that's 1 hour in advance. That's the thing. Let's do like 11 a.m. Or we can do even 12. November the 17th. What do I want to do here? Please select an unlock time. Yeah, let's do 11 a.m. So November the 17th at 11 a.m. the time lock safe will unlock. And it will stay unlocked for 4 hours. Radiation monitor. A measurement of radiation levels detected in the house and surrounding grounds. These readings are often spiked by the experiments conducted in Mount Holly's laboratory. If the reading is 12 USV or higher, an emergency protocol will initiate and all doors in the house will automatically unlock. So that's kind of cool, actually. So if you do like enough experiments, like all the doors will unlock, which would be pretty good. Right, we're gonna exit now. Good. Here we have the time lock safe. So this thing should unlock. Right. We just need to come back here. Oh, what's this? Remain where you are for now, given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow. We are great with your plan to have disabled remote access to until the network mainframes. I'm still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the three of you are down there. Okay, so we got the shelter in the draft pool here. Oh, what a nice, beautiful picture. canned veggies soup. Get some more canned stuff, okay? I'm very excited about the idea of opening this safe, but like I think it feels like it's kind of easy, so I think we're gonna get an upgrade disc from it, you know? Right, let's go back. I hope I got the date correct, 17th. Yeah. I think we arrived on the Saturday morning of the 6th. No, Saturday morning of the 7th, and today is day 11, so 10 more days, so that's gonna be the 17th. Also, yesterday we had a book in the library which said 16th, November of 16th on it, so I'm pretty confident that last day was the 16th. Right, so how do we wanna do this? To the sides again? Yeah, I guess so. I kind of want to find the parlor, get some gems. Okay, then is good enough. Also, so it's parlor, but like, then gives us access to the corner here, which is pretty nice. So let's grab the den. There's gonna be a gem. Oh, right. Then is also kind of important because here we can see the time. So right now it's 6, 7, 8. And I think it's 8 a.m. So once this reaches 11, we can go to the shelter and open the safe. We can wait, because the time does pass. But like, what's the fun in that? It's important that it's more than 1 hour before that. So it's like 2 hours, around 2 hours before 11. So, and I wonder why the game let me set 8. Because that's not 1 hour before. So that's kind of weird, but fine. Anything else here? Sometimes we find a trunk. No, nothing right now. Okay, I wouldn't mind a dead end room here. So storeroom. Yeah. I think that works fine. Rotate floor plans. Also, reading looks kind of nice, but like, I'm gonna grab the storeroom here. Coins, 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 coins all the way. Okay, stack and a tag, and a key, and a gem. I like drafting storeroom, is one of my upgraded rooms. Wait. That's from the book we've read. Now that's intriguing. I wonder, like, you read a book, then you come to the storeroom, check this out. Huh. Must be some kind of a puzzle. Hey, you like puzzles? That's why we play this game. Okay, we go here now, I guess. I just hope we don't get something that goes to the left. Also, I hope I don't get a hallway going forward, because I want that here, but... Of course, the game's trolling me a bit here. But I guess chapel's actually fine. Better than these others. Yeah, because I want to go to the right. I don't know if now is a good time to enter it though, but like, I'll do it. Oh, right. I'm sheltered against the chapel. The first 3 red rooms we are sheltered from because of the shelter. So it's not like on this amazing place where we're gonna get like a safe opened, but rather on top of that, we'll also like get sheltered from 3 red rooms, which is pretty cool actually. Observatory here, no. Closet works. Yeah, I'm gonna grab the closet. That end here fits nicely. Okay, grab the die. That's actually very useful. Oh, there's a shovel. I'm like, what's that? Here you can see a car and a cart. Yeah, so that fits D. Yeah, that's good. Shovel. And then I guess it doesn't matter from which direction we open here, right? Maybe it does. Kind of does. I don't want to enter chapel anymore, so I just wanna... Yeah, okay. Okay, it's 9 already. Can't wait. Can't wait, guys. So I didn't... So like a hallway here would be nice. Like a corridor. Yeah, that's nice. A laboratory. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go corridor here. That actually fits nicely. And then we need another one here. Okay. So a spare room here would be cool. Or like one of the other cards which has like multiple. So I don't want to draft a spare room here. So I could go nursery. Or I could go bedroom. Bedroom feels nicer. I don't want that bedroom right now. I want to like spread out a tiny bit. So I'm gonna grab the bedroom here. Okay. Greetings from Reddington. Hey. Oh, a sleeping mask. That's pretty nice. The first time you enter each bathroom with the sleep mask, gain 5. Will I get it right away? No, sadly not. That's okay though. That's a good item. I'm happy. I am happy. Okay, let's move on. So when I rotate things, like I kind of want pantry to go to the left. Like, problem is I don't want to spend too much gems doing it, you know? But it might be worthwhile. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about this. There. Okay. Okay, a reading nook. Or a parlor. I can go reading nook into a library here. I can also do parlor. Actually, I want a parlor, right? Because that gives me... Yeah, that's good. We go parlor into a dead-end room, actually. That works better. The black box is black. It sure is. The black box is true. The black box is empty. Okay, so this one's telling the truth. And then one of these two has to be lying. So this one says black box is true. If this is true, yeah, then this also has to be true. But that's a conflict because one of them has to lie. So this can't be true. This has to be a lie. The black box is true. Which means the black box also lies. And since it says it's empty, the gem's gonna be in there. So let's do this again, just in case. So this is definitely truth. The black box is black. And it's just like a fact, right? And then one of these two has to be lying. If this one's telling the truth, the black box is true, then this one's also telling the truth because that's what this one claims. So this has to be a lie. The black box is true. So this is a lie. The black box is actually lying and it says it's empty, so it has gems inside. Every time I hold my breath and I open the box, thinking, is today the day? Oh, well, a little bit late. We already have 16 coins, but okay. Better late than never. Right. May the 2nd. I think we already had this date written down. Yeah. Okay. And then plane and a plan. Oh, it's a code check. Oh yeah. This is the perfect place to get it. Finally we get our item we left in here like days ago. We retrieve our power hammer. Not responsible for content or garments or articles. Have a great day. Have a great day as well. So now we have this beautiful power hammer, a stronger sledgehammer that can also knock down weaker brick walls. Now this thing, hopefully it can open trunks and chests. We didn't find a trunk in a chest just yet. Yeah, this is like, everything's coming together this run so far. Like, okay, we got flan and now we got desert and dessert. Yeah, okay. Alright, now we go back. That's the quick check, we didn't miss anything. Right. Do we grab the apple? We're gonna keep it for the experiment. Sleeping mask, nice. So we're up to 58 again. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright. Back to the main entrance hall room. Okay, what's the time? 10. Okay, so 1 more hour before it unlocks. I think we are fine with steps, so... Like, I could wait now, but... Oh, we can also see the time here. I'm so stupid. The entrance hall has the clock. How long would we have to wait? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, once more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So I was counting like every time this makes a sound, but I think that might not be correct. It seems like it's about 30 seconds or so. So 30 seconds, 1 minute, 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes and a half, 3 minutes, 3 minutes and a half, 4 minutes. Am I willing to wait 4 minutes here? How will I entertain you guys? Either that or I have to like edit a video. Yeah, there's nothing there to check. Actually, I know what I can do. Let's go check the reservoir place. That's a good compromise, I think. I don't like checking that place, but like I want to see if the sledgehammer can open the boxes. Yeah, we're gonna lose quite a bit of steps here for this little adventure, but most probably I'll want to do it anyway, so it's a good way to like sink some minutes while we're waiting for the time locked safe to open. Okay. And also better to do it now than later, like obsess over. Are these locked again? No, they are opened. Oh my god, the sanctum here is still here. So the items respawn. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, the hammer doesn't work. Oh crap. Oh no. So I guess these don't have padlocks to break. Look at that. Okay. Well, that's not good. I mean, so I guess we have to like... We have to decide which runs we spend keys here. And how many. Oh my gosh. Okay. I was hoping the hammer's gonna work. It works on the trunks inside the house. But trunks inside the house have padlocks which you can break. This place doesn't have padlocks. Okay. What? This clock's broken. Is it? Yeah, definitely. I mean, what does it show? Why is it broken? And like, does that have any relevance? Let's take a photo of it. When in doubt, take your camera out. Hey. Also, like, what are these for? Like, what are these filing cabinets? Okay. Okay, we... Foreman's log 289. Do these numbers ever change? I don't know. Probably not. Okay. You have 2 torches so far shining brightly here. What a nice view it is. Look at all this water flowing down. What is that and that, I wonder? Probably something we can get later on. Okay. Well, I guess we're just gonna go and see if the time lock safe is unlocked. It might not be, I don't know. Do we toss the coin in here? I wish that when we get to the place, the vault... No. I wish that these coins accumulate on the bottom of this fountain. There we go. That's a nice wish. Let's see if it comes true. Would be nice if it does. So did I just spend 3 minutes running around or not? We're not gonna be able to tell. Maybe I should have checked the time first. Surely, right? Oh, dude. The suspense is killing me. Maybe I didn't pass that much yet. Like, I'm already playing for like 22 minutes. So something's wrong. Yeah, I definitely feel like it's already 11. Oh, hello. What's that? There's a red... Okay. Well. So you got 7. A red envelope with a Roman 7 numerals on it. Dear uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unbearable with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harbored for these past years. Suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. Wait, what? And while I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 4 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am not willing to admit that the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Interesting. Of your cousin Mary. Mary Marigold, the writer? Is that my mother? That's my mother, no? But wasn't my mother also a niece of the... Oh, yeah, I guess, yeah. So this is written by one niece, and the niece that got missing is my mother, right? Last week I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances. Okay, let me take a photo first. A conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. And I have reasons to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the Red Border to the southern seafront. And I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing. A day that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the Ruby Crown. Tom tom tom. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist, as some have claimed, I believe this scenario entirely plausible. And the fact that 2 of the Crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive. 2 of the Crown's 8 rubies. Alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for a narrative in which you're not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains wrapped across our sky are pulled back and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open. In that distant land I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy and absolved. Courtney. And what is this and why can't I pick it up? Wait. Was that ruby we picked up one of the crown jewels? Are the gems we're picking up the jewels from the crown? Okay, so this... Oof, I was hoping for something useful right now, but like this feels like a big piece of clue of a big like puzzle we're gonna run in later. So we got 7. Red, 7. Well... Time looks safe. I mean... November the 18th. At like 9 a.m. So like tomorrow at 9 a.m. So if we take this thing again, we can come here and grab the gem, you know? I don't know if that's very worth it, but... Yeah. What else can we do here? Not much. Okay. Alright, so we got the gem for our troubles and a little bit of story. Alright. We also find out that indeed we cannot use the sledgehammer to open the containers at the bottom of the reservoir. Yeah, that felt like it might be a little bit too powerful, right? Especially like since just a normal hammer would do it if you had it, so... Let me just check real fast. This is indeed blocked off, right? Yeah. Come on, give us a plank. Okay. Okay, I'm like pretty good with currency right now. But not so good with steps. I'm gonna make another wish. Okay, let's go back inside. Right, so where were we? Oh, corridor, the only exit. Okay, scary. Okay. I mean, a spare room here would be kind of cool. There we go. Ask and receive. I mean, spare room's pretty common. Like, if you don't draft it here, nowhere here, it's pretty likely it's gonna show up here. So that's something that I'm starting to rely on quite a bit. But, like, last time I was, like, kind of forced to draft it somewhere else, and... well, wasn't really forced, but... We do have a shovel, though, right? Yep, we do. Okay, found a dirty... We found 2 coins. Oh my, oh my. It's a jackpot. Okay. A few old coins. Like, what's happening? I'm getting more stuff than usual. Wasn't there 3D spots here? Game? Hello? What? Are these random? I was pretty sure there was 3 dig spots here. Huh. But I shouldn't complain, I just got 4 coins and 1 extra one from the purse. Ooh, security is pretty nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab security here. Alright. Look, crown and a Mount Holy. The Holy Crown. There's a clock here as well. The game really wants us to know what time is it. Real estate inventory. We left a fruit. I forgot where. Keycard system. Keycard system settings. Okay, we're gonna go for security level low for now. So there's less gates until we can figure out a way to turn them off. And I'm gonna set the offline mode to change offline mode to unlocked. There we go. So if power goes out. Okay, return to security. Login into network. Swan song. Password accepted. Come on already. Staff services. Request special orders. Place a special order. What would you like to order? I mean, a magnifying glass. Approve order. Okay. Staff services. Punch in, punch out. It's temporarily. As of November 4, all work has been suspended at Mount Holly and all domestic staff has been placed on extended paid leave in accordance with the instructions left by the old man himself. Right. Wait, that's another date. November 4. Yeah, I don't think that is like one of the interesting dates though, but like, you never know. Staff announcements. Saturday, November the 7th. I don't think anyone else has access to this net for this month except you, Simon. So if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you. Request schedule change. Turned off. Special order, we already did. Remote terminal access. Yeah, we can access the shelter from here, but like, is that even useful? Not really, right? Connecting to terminal. Yeah, it's not. Okay. Connecting to network. Electronic mail. Only from the office. We need to get to the office, like ASAP. Glossary of turns. Drafting type. Certain rooms can affect the drafting pool and the drafting process. This type of room is fittingly known as drafting room and are noted on... Yeah, we know about that. Like anything you would like me to read, Cat? Anything here that we didn't read properly yet? Oh, sanctum. Mount Holly's inner sanctum, one of the eldest rooms in the house, is a chamber deep underground, shrouded in mystery and adorned by 8 doors. Ooh. Tomorrow, try underground upgrade west path and west wing. Okay. Remote terminal access. Shelter. We are already logged into shelter, no? Okay. So I did set up the security, right? Low and unlocked kit. Okay, so hopefully this time we don't get stuck on a keycard door. That was heartbreaking last time. Okay, we go. Well, we can go down first. The pool. As locker room, sauna, and pump room, today's draft pool. Gymnasium. Dark room. You can't see floor plans while drafting in this room. But we have protection from red rooms, no? Sound at locker room, sauna, and pump room, today's draft pool. I mean, that's kind of useful. Like, I kind of want something that goes here, though. I mean, dark room has plenty nice stuff in it, right? Alright. I have shelter, so please. Yes. Shelter protected us from like this thing turning off. There's a code here for the padlock. We opened that ages ago, no? That's pretty nice. Oh, it's a key card. Oh my gosh. That's really good, actually. Okay. Oh, dark room has a pipe in it. So here. There's no pipe on this side, but probably because, oh no, actually. So there's no pipe here because that's a chapel. Okay. There is a pipe going in there. Okay, let me write down that the dark room has pipes. So this is important for the boiler, you know, for the boiler puzzle. Through these pipes, you can like get energy into other things. All right. Clock and a lock. Alright, I think we can move on. So now, here a dead end room would be nice actually. Furnace, you're more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. Laboratory, experimental house features. And I like the laboratory. It doesn't super fit, but like we have one more way out there. I don't know. I can take a laboratory and treat it like a dead end room. I really don't want to draft furnace right now. What's that? Do I have a picture of that? I don't know. Let's take it. Kimberly Thompson. No date on that. No border. Let's Cinca there. Okay. Right. So laboratory does have the pipe. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's only one pipe feeding this thing. This thing's offline, so we're not gonna be able to do much here. Plus, I really don't know what to do, even if it did have power. But like, this machine grabs additional power piped in from the boiler room. So obviously it has a pipe. And the pipe's connecting to the dark room. And then, yeah. I think we are stuck. I don't think laboratory can connect to the boiler anymore because dark room is in the middle of like whole bunch of things which don't have pipes, so. But that's okay. Oh no, we can go through here. Okay, but anyway, I mean, laboratory has pipes and also uses pipes. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, what is this? Do I have a picture of that? When in doubt, take the camera out. Bam. Oh boy. Okay, I do have a picture of this thing. Heating and cooling curves, H2O melting point. Randolph M. A microscope, can we look into it? No, apparently. Okay. Any items of note here? Can we look into this one? No. I wonder if I took a good photo of this one up down here, hidden behind the thing. I know that I took a photo of this, hopefully. And there's notes on it, and well, here's the P again, and this one we solved. But like, without power, nothing's gonna happen, right? Anyhow, there's a terminal here, and we can set up an experiment. Oh wait. Exit. There's a red note. I'm not sure if I read it. Effective immediately. Electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. That's a lie. It can only be accessed through the office terminal. Research logs. Day 3. Experiment 001. Successfully triggers 1. Whenever you draft a shop room, gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. And day 7. Experiment 002. Successfully triggers 3. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then gain 1 key, 1 gem, or 1 die selected randomly. Okay, hopefully we can do a better experiment today. Okay. Free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original new house feature that will last until the end of the day. Continue with the experiment. Whenever you draft a shop room, when you draft a hallway from another hallway, or when you draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then... Oh my god. What? Permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. I have to take that, right? I mean, that's so good. I like permanent upgrades. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps and then gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Like, how many shop rooms did we already draft? We didn't draft any shop rooms yet. And we already drafted 2 red rooms. What's this? Such a hard decision. Let me see something. Room directory. Red rooms. I mean, red rooms are kind of really bad though. So we already have a dark room, right? And a chapel. Wait, is this also a purple room? So we got archives, furnace, white room, lavatory, gymnasium. Oh my gosh. I guess lavatory is not too bad. It doesn't do anything though. Like, I kind of really want to avoid this. Plus, I would be losing steps as well. And like, we got 8 shops total. Yeah. But it's also like, you know, so there's like this philosophy that I have, right? It's called lose less philosophy. So let's say if you're doing really good at something, yeah, and then you just want to keep doing rather alright. Like you don't need a Hail Mary thing to win, right? Then you would do a lose less move. A lose less move would be something like this. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps and then permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. So if you get a red room, it's bad, but it's also good because you permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. So it's like a midline kind of decision, right? On the other hand, a wind more thing is like you decide to go for a win more option, which if it happens, it's like super good and no downsides. But if it doesn't happen, then it's like really bad, right? Because you don't get neither of the two upsides. So, yeah. So a win more move would be whenever you draft a shop room, permanently add 1 to your gold, to your allowance, right? I think this is too hard. Whenever you draft a hallway from another hallway, I think that's like very unlikely. So this one's not interesting to me. So yeah, do we go for win more or lose less? Usually I go for lose less kind of things. But there is another factor here, right? I already have 2 red rooms and I didn't draft a single shop room yet. So that's gonna like lean me into the choice that I would never take otherwise. Also, I already have very few steps, so that's kind of also impacting my decision. So normally I would take this, normally. But because I already have 2 red rooms and because my steps is relatively low already, I'm gonna go whenever you draft a shop room, permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. And I'm so excited about this. And I've wondered if this option, permanently add 1 gold to your allowance, only happens here after you find the allowance thing outside in the small thing. Right, after approval, this experiment feature will remain active for the rest of the day. Bam! Experiment started. Right. And now I can log into network. I don't think there's much we can do here though. No, I found a key card, right? I found a key card. So there is something to do actually. Data transfers not currently available. Staff services. Punch in, punch out. Not currently available. Request schedule change. Temporarily disabled. Staff announcements. Saturday, November the 7th. I don't think anyone else has access to this net for this month. Okay. And then special orders. We already did. And then we're gonna go here. And we're gonna do a remote terminal access. I'm actually gonna connect to the security. Because I found the electronic key card. So now we want to set this to high. We want as many key doors as possible to save on keys. I guess offline mode doesn't really matter anymore. Yeah. Okay, this run's starting to look really good. It's really, really good. Okay, now we don't need to go to security because we just did the setup. So if I go through here, straightforward, I think I'm actually fine with that. A boiler room would be nice, but then I would be stuck doing this puzzle without enough information to actually do it. Breaker box, reading nook, drawing room. I guess drawing room's fine because it lets us pass through. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Okay. It kind of sucks that we connect here, but I guess it's also kind of fine so we don't have to go around like this. Save us some steps. I want to put down a reading nook. I want to go back to library. Okay. And also we spend a gem for this, which is like But like, we pay a gem to get a door here. I think that's fine. I can redraw, but I don't think I'm gonna do it right now. Okay. Yeah, I don't understand this puzzle. Whoa. Hello, Mr. Great Great Uncle. Carpet produces such a nice sound when you walk over it. You can see the time here as well. Okay. Sand and ant for an S. Okay, I can go back to security room. I don't think there's a reason to do that right now. We can try to draft a really good room here though. Oh, it's locked. We only have one key. That sucks so much. Ugh. Okay. Library courtyard. I think I'm gonna grab courtyard just to get 2 more doors. I'm a little bit worried. You know? About my resources situation. Okay, that's really good. This time this works in our favor. Pebbles. No trunk, sadly, now that we do have a hammer, which... I shouldn't have said that this is going amazing. Because now game's trolling me. Of course it's trolling me. Okay, this one's locked. That's so scary. Thank God for the security room. You're more likely to grow green rooms while drafting. I never drafted a greenhouse before. It's a dead-end room though, which I really don't like. Part of me wants to take gymnasium because we get 2 more doors, you know. We'll get protected from it. But like, problem is... There's a problem with this. Then if you get a weight room, I cannot enter it. And I kind of want to be able to enter weight room safely. I'm definitely not grabbing the greenhouse. You're more likely to draw green rooms while drafting. Yeah, a dead end right now would be potentially run ending. If we like open here something that requires a key and we already are stuck with the key here. So I think a non-greedy option here is to take gymnasium. But wait, this one gives me a key actually. Okay, let's take a key. That's good enough, I think. Okay. Coast in a coat, right. Any keys hidden in weird places? Or coins? Not that I can see. Okay, and now this will draft a library, and it's not locked, which is really good. We're gonna grab the library here. It has a stage and a stack, which we already solved. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Good. Oh, I've not been keeping track what has pipes and what doesn't have pipes. Okay, we don't have to do everything all the time. Right. So we read the Drafting Strategy Architectural Digest Volume 3, and we read The Swinbird by Marion Marigold. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. The Fixed Stars. Let's read the Fixed Stars by Richard Witt. There, next. Okay. All right. Creak, 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 creak. All right. I am so worried I'm not gonna have enough keys. We need a locksmith or something, please. Well, that kind of works, right? The laundry room. Hmm. Wait, that's a shop room, right? Yeah. I definitely take the laundry room here. It is a dead end, but my allowance has been raised. Okay, of course, laundry room has a pipe which goes into the library and gets cut off. So, okay, so the laundry room always just has. Okay, so let me write this down. Although we already know it, right? Laundry room. Laundry room. Okay. I wonder if it goes into the wall there as well. There's definitely one on the entrance. Pipe at entrance. Okay. This service costs 5 and will exchange all of your gems for all of your gold. So we can get 15 gems here if you like. This service costs 5 and will exchange all of your keys with all of your gems. And here the service costs 10 will exchange all of your keys with all of your gold. So I can get 11 keys here. I should have used a key here first, but I didn't know I'm gonna get laundry room. It would cost me like 4 steps. Okay. But this is also interesting, right? So how greedy am I right now? With the blessing I have, this is probably way stronger. Here's the problem though, yeah? Keys are really expensive, hard to find, and they will actually lock me out. Well, gems, you almost always have some options which are not gems, but yeah. I mean, I wish I could do both, but I think this is safer. Also, if you get locked out, we just go to the bottom of the reservoir and use the keys there, right? Yeah. Fluff and fold. It's time for fluff and fold. Fluff and fold. Fluff and fold, man. Alright. So now we have 11 keys. Okay, what a wonderful room this is. You have no idea. 1 key normally in the commissionary costs like 10. Like, keys are really expensive. Keys are, in my experience, more expensive than gems, so. But also the action was more expensive. I think I was just lucky to get here with 20 gold coins. Hooray for the storeroom, right? Yeah, I think so. So we got a laundry room. We got a fan and a fan. We got a clock there. Anything on the floor? Okay. This is actually a nice place to make a cut. So, yeah, here we are with a whole bunch of keys and a dream and a red envelope here, which we found in a time-locked safe. We have a shelter protecting us from more red doors, so we can freely draft the weight room next, which would be pretty good, and then we can draft the gymnasium after that. But yeah, I have good hopes for this run. We might even be able to fill up all the rooms and crannies if we can get our hands in enough gems, because we do have a blessing. So, but I will probably just be chasing shops. To increase my gold allowance. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like and subscribe. I wish you all to have a wonderful day. Do something nice, be kind to each other, and let's make the world a better place together. Why is this open? Thank you all for watching. Oh, we cannot do it again, maybe? And I'll see you next episode of the blueprints. We're gonna place down some more blueprints, and hopefully fill up the house. And if not, at least have some fun. The Neemer signing out. Bye bye.